Thank you for your interest in the Milescraft Design and Inlay Kit model number 1207 or 1257. Before getting started, take a moment to ensure that all of the necessary components as listed in the manual are present and in good condition. If you find something missing or broken, please contact Milescraft immediately so we can remedy the problem. First, we'll get started by installing the turn lock base plate. After removing the base plate that came with your router, insert the narrow end of the centering pin into the router's collet and secure it tightly in place as recommended by the router's manufacturer. Next, with the 5/8 inch bushing installed in the turn lock base plate, slide the bushing over the centering pin and turn the base plate until the pre-drilled holes and slots align with at least 2 of the holes found on the base of your router. A router mounting key listing the hole combinations for many popular routers can be found with your manual or at www.milescraft.com. If necessary, use the screws supplied with the base plate to properly secure it to your router. Featuring the turn lock technology, bushing exchanges are fast and easy. And you'll find the turn lock base plates fit nearly any router. The design guide shows a drawing of the designs that can be made with the 2 design templates included in the kit. Next to each design is a list of 4 items, A through D, that instruct you how to create that design. Letter A shows you which template window will be used, letter B shows you how much of the template window will be cut, letter C shows you how many spaces in the template frame the template will be rotated for each cut, and letter D shows you the correct turn lock bushing size for this project, 17 or 24 millimeters. Install the 1/4 inch V-groove bit included with the kit into the router's collet as instructed by the router's manufacturer. Lock the correct turn lock bushing for your design into the base plate. Assemble the template base by snapping the 2 halves together. Install the correct template into the base with the number of your design window, letter A in the design guide, into position A on the template frame. To get started, mark the center of where your design will be placed. Then place the template assembly on the workpiece and align the center hole of the template with the center mark. Clamp the template assembly securely to the workpiece. The included pencil guide allows you to precisely draw your design before you cut. Use the wider end of the pencil guide to simulate using the router with a 24mm bushing, or use the narrow end of the pencil guide to simulate the 17mm bushing. Mark the pattern on the stock by running the pencil guide along the inside edge of the template. Rotate the template to the next position in the template base as indicated by letter C in the design guide. Continue drawing the pattern and rotating the template until the design has been completely drawn on the surface of your workpiece. You can also experiment with new designs not listed in the design guide for your project by drawing new designs on paper. Using the plunge router set at the desired depth of cut, press the guide bushing against the edge of the appropriate template window, switch on the router, plunge the router bit into the material, and gently follow the template with the bushing in a clockwise direction. Do not push the router very hard, it will move along the template easily. After routing the template window as indicated by letter B of the design guide, turn off the router and set it to the side. Rotate the template to the next position in the template base as indicated by the letter C in the design guide. Repeat the cutting step. Continue this process for every template position until the design is complete. Experiment with different router bit profiles, depths, and finishes to achieve a wide variety of beautiful designs. For creating elegant inlays to cover natural blemishes or accent a project, you will need the 1/8 inch down spiral cutting bit and the 17 and 11 mm guide bushings. Install the router bit into the router collet and tighten the collet as instructed by the router's manufacturer. Install the 17 mm bushing into the turn lock base plate. Secure the template assembly to the workpiece. Using the plunge router set at the depth of cut equal to the thickness of your inlay material, press the guide bushing against the edge of the appropriate template window, switch on the router, plunge the router bit into the material, and gently follow the template with the bushing in a clockwise direction. Do not push the router very hard, it will move along the template easily. With short side-to-side movements, cut out the remaining material within the template area to finish creating the inlay pocket. When the material is completely removed, switch off the router. Next, install the 11 mm bushing into the turn lock base plate. Place the inlay material onto a backing board to support the cut thoroughly. Place the template assembly over the material and clamp it securely in place. Using the plunge router set at the depth of cut that will pass through the inlay material, press the guide bushing against the edge of the appropriate template window, switch on the router, plunge the router bit through the inlay material, and gently follow the template with the bushing in a clockwise direction. Do not push the router very hard, it will move along the template easily. After routing around the entire template window, turn off the router. Your inlay is ready. Apply a finish to the inlay if desired. Clean the inlay pocket, apply wood glue if desired, and then pop it into place. You'll hear it snap into position.